Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. I was panicking before I was starting stream. Again, for the second time in a row. Yesterday, it was because freaking OBS decided to change all my stuff around. And today, it was because this damn file got corrupted right before the stream, where if I clicked Sprite, it wouldn't show anything here. And so, right, I would need to unparent and reparent, but then things broke and everything's fine. You know, also I've changed up some stuff, so now the enemy kind of strafes around me and then attacks. But there's some issues with it still, so I'm figuring things out. Along with it, and being able to jump up and down through these areas. So we'll be able to get the AI to actually follow us up on different elevations. So that's going to be exciting. Hey, Guts! Welcome in. The plans for today are simple. Always in theory. I want to create a enemy spawner. So right now, the way it used to work was I was using the the system with Dungeon Architect to spawn enemies, but that doesn't work per room. If my room is bigger, I want more enemies. If I have I have a smaller room, I want fewer enemies. But I still want to specify where they are. So we're going to be designing that system today. That's the plan. I want to be able to specify where they are, and then I want to specify how many of them there are. And then when I enter the room, I want to then spawn them. I see you're into Minecraft then? Wait. How's that? What? How's this related to Minecraft? I played a lot of Minecraft. I don't see the connection. I haven't played in a little while. 1.17 was my last version, but still. What's the connection to Minecraft? Mobs. Well, yeah, but that's not a Minecraft thing. That's like saying I'm going to be shooting a gun and calling it a Fortnite thing. Well, I call it a Doom thing or a... what's the other one? Forget what the other one's called. Doom and one other one are the original, like, first-person shooters. Hey, K Medusa, welcome in. You like to watch the streams while making it the game? Well, I'm glad I can bring some background entertainment to you. Good luck in your game. I almost said good job in your game. I mean, I guess good job, but I don't. You know, that wouldn't mean anything considering I haven't seen anything. So good luck. Oh yeah, no, there's stuff I did. I think I showed this before last time, but these guys have like patrol paths now, and they have audio cues so I can make a noise, and they'll follow me, and they'll start strafing around me. It's a little bit better, and then I'll have more enemies, and they'll come in and just attack one at a time. But like he should be chasing me already because I ran away, but he wasn't. So there's still some stuff to figure out. But he should be able to come after me. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, so let's set up this spawning mechanic. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna make a new basic level, and I'm just gonna test in here. So in here, I'll make a new folder. Yeah, I'll put it all in a new folder here. And this is going to be our mob spawner. Well, thank you, Melissa. I'm glad you think so. Now, it can look good, but I hope it's going to be actually fun to play. That's the main thing. I don't care if it looks good. I mean, I do a little, but I want it to be fun to play. That's my main concern. If it's not fun to play, then everything else doesn't matter. Yeah. God, I really hope it's going to be fun. So we're going to need a few things. We're going to need a volume where we're going to be placing things inside of. We're going to need also, well, the actor. Now I could use target actor or target point, but I don't want to just use target points in case I want to use target points in something else. So I'll make a new blueprint actor. Mob spawn. Location. You realize just now why I got confused when you said Minecraft? Because it's not just a Minecraft mechanic. It's every game that spawns mob mechanic. So I didn't see the connection to Minecraft specifically because it was not an exclusive to Minecraft. I think that's why I got confused. Unless I don't know why I got confused. Yeah, sure. It's like, no, that's not why you did it. Why can I add a target point here, but it's not a point that I can add here? I mean, it's effectively just I'm gonna just add a billboard. That's all it needs to be. It's a billboard. Oh, and perfect. We have an AI spawn point. One. Okay. There you go. And I'll just move this thing up. Right. So this is our... This is our setup. So if I have, let's say, I want it here, 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 and here. Okay. Now we're going to need a volume. So we're going to need a new blueprint class. Spawn area. I'm going to need some kind of collision on that. I'm going to need some kind of a collision on that. Get this out of box collision. And let me actually get the mob spot location, and we need a collision on here. Doesn't matter what kind. The point is, nothing else has... it just needs to trigger overlap events of some kind. Custom. We're going to ignore everything. And... I mean, overlap or visibility. We'll see. We'll double check how it's going to work. So on this thing, I'm going to just say box collision. A component begin overlap. Instigator is player controlled because I just want it to be me. You're on sleep? Well, have a good night. You have exams? Good luck on your exams. I expect A's. I want you to come back here and tell us how well you did. And the wonderful A+ that you got on your test. I believe in you. Don't let us down. No pressure. So, what we need to do is on overlap, when we go over it, I want to get overlapping actors. Well, that overlap the box. And the overlapping actors are going to be BP. What do I call it? Mob spawn. Just do this. Mob spawn locations. You're very welcome. So I'll do 4 each loop. And then we're going to just say print string. I want to see if it prints just correctly and finds them all. So I'm going to... Oh, did I put area in here? Yep, I put the wrong one here. You. I wish I could see the entire name in here. Okay, mob spot location. Yeah, so that's the right one now. So I'm going to take this, drag it out. I'm also, for debugging purposes, I'm going to make this one not hidden in game. So we can see it. So if I come in here, it... let me change the custom. I'm just going to do overlap all. There we go. Out of curiosity, which one is it? So it's not... Mm. Is it one of these? Is it camera? No. Is a world dynamic? Because it's a dynamic object? Yeah, it's dynamic. Okay. It won't work with all the light. Come on. It won't work with all the light. What are you referring to? So if I did this and went here. Right now it's going to say 4. Yep, so now it triggers 4 times. Perfect. So in our event graph here, we now have them detecting all of them. So now we need to store them. So turn off inherited values for now, and then let me add. So this is going to be our spawn locations. Yep. And this is going to be an array of vectors, because we're going to just convert it immediately. I'm going to get actor location. And I'm going to add unique. Because I want to add once. Minecraft Moss Putter? Joke didn't work. I'm sorry. I am sometimes very dense with this stuff. Good job on trying. Bravo. It's me. It's me that's the problem. Also, there we go. Some lights. It's getting dark. Nope. Hold on. I intentionally mute my mic during that because I'm speaking to the echo. I don't want to trigger all of your Amazon devices. Okay, so once we have the entire list, let's go ahead and take this and shuffle it. So we just get a random order. And then I want total or number of enemies. Or do we want a range? Let's do a range. And enemies. This is going to be an integer. And we're doing max energy. Max enemies. That's going to be exposed. So now we need to do a loop. And I'm going to set the values. Let's do. I mean, I'll just set like values between like. So I'll do 1 and 4 because that's where we're testing right now. But for you know what? For default, I'll just set 1 and 1. I'll do it in the actual scene. So random integer in range. And we're going to then take this and subtract 1. Actually, we don't. We just do a for loop. Actually, yeah, because we want to start at index 0. So subtract 1. And that would be that. But what if we specify this number to be higher than the total number that we have in here? So we need to take the minimum between this number and the last index. So effectively, if we have less locations than the number it generates, it will just pick the last location. But if we specify a number smaller than this, that's fine. Then we just do it that many times. So what we're going to need to do is once we have this, let's just test that this is all going to work. It should. So right now in here, I specify 1, and let's do 1 to 4. It's going to go twice, 3 times, twice, 3 times, 3 times. Can you do like a different number? Times. Okay. I know it's random. Oh, there's 4. Okay. Why is 3 so prevalent? There's 4. Okay, there's a 2. We haven't had a single one. 25% chance. But it is working. The main thing is it is working. I just want to have 1. There's 1. Okay. We're also obviously going to make it so you can't trigger it multiple times. We only want to trigger it once when you go in, and that's it. Because imagine you walk into the room, you walk out, you walk back in the room, it spawns more and more and more enemies. Dear God. Dear God, we don't want that. But now that we have it picking them, so we need to take our spawn locations, and then so we're gonna get, I'll be honest, I still don't fully understand the copy versus the reference. This I still don't fully understand. Returns a temporary copy of the item in the array in the index. Since the copy changes to this item will not be propagated back to the array. Since it's direct reference, you can operate directly on the item. The changes will be made. Because it's a get, you're not setting it, you're just getting the information. So that's why I'm confused. Right? If I get this information, I'm not setting it here, just getting it. So why would it propagate anything back to it? That's why I'm confused. I've been working Blueprint like a year and a half-ish. So I'm still relatively new. But, so we're going to need to get this location, and what we need to do is spawn actor from class. The transform split, and this is the location. And I have a mob spawner already, I'm pretty sure. It's under characters enemy. Random enemy spawner. And all this is it has an array of enemies, and assuming that the spawner is enabled, which it is by default, it will spawn the enemies. So I probably could just change this entirely. You know what? I'm gonna just take this, and I'm gonna just remove it from here. I'm not gonna do this spawn actor from class on there. I'm gonna do this here because there's no reason for me to I'm gonna expose that file. Okay, so let's populate this. We want you. So we're just gonna populate all our enemies in here. Nope, not you. That's our boss. We don't want the boss automatically spawning. And 2 more. 3 more. Okay. So it's going to spawn a random one of these guys at the location, right? Default transforms and rotations when I go in. And I'm going to just add a spawner enabled. Change it to a bool. Default is going to be true. So at the very beginning, I'm just going to check if the spawner is enabled. And then at the end, once it spawns all of them on completed, it's going to set up to be disabled. That should be pretty straightforward. I saw another message pop up. I started reading it. It was the same one as before. So I can go in here and bam, I have 2 enemies in here. And if I go back and forth, I don't get any more. So if I come in here, now I have 2 enemies in the location and ta-da! It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Now, I don't know for sure it's gonna definitely work with our setup, but okay, like that seems to be working great. So now let's go to our test maps, or our blockouts rather. Don't need to save you. Save the rest. I do everything so fast and looks complicated as hell. 1.5 years. Well, thank you. It's the one thing I have going for me, and really it's the only one, is I learned quickly. Oh yeah, this is something I created last night after the last stream. So you can see, based on the camera height, things will vanish. And so when I'm here, I no longer will see the top levels. So if I was to go to the like the main menu and play, okay, I don't have any. I'll never have anything above me spawn. Actually, I need to also change the dungeon to distance now. Now it's a layer depth. We can do distance. Yep, that should be fine. Save. And the point of this is once we now go into the levels, assuming it generates. Come on. Give us a generation. Generate! I really do need to troubleshoot that at some point. There we go. So, you see the that door frame doesn't have this material, but everything else does. And you can see when I jump up, I get visibility on that block. But otherwise, everything above me is actually is not there. So I can run around. And you can see I can't see the stuff above here. If I jump up, I get more visibility. So as long as I'm moving up, I will always see everything below me. But the things above me don't exist effectively. Now I need to fiddle with that elevation and stuff. But this way, right, we can see everything below, but we can't see anything above. So again, if I jump down here, right, it disappears. You can see as I come down here, that stair kind of vanishes. So it no longer is going to obscure things. I just need to like add it to this door. And I also need to change, right, the height of things. And that should take care of it. Wait, better personally, I didn't like the camera. Yeah, I didn't like it either. I didn't like it. That's why I was like, I want an elevation thing, but I was like, it's gonna be a little finicky to set up. Let me actually go to. Is it here that I did this? No. Oh, I did it right in the material. That's right. So if I go to there, menu up. Yeah, I just set it up here. So let me do like, let me open up one of the levels. That's 2 floors tall. Let's try it in here. So I need to just lower this number just a little bit.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
That's time. Hello, holy crap. Welcome in. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Ads time means drink time. And I'm being good today. I'm drinking water. Yay, water. But as you can see, we now have things appearing and disappearing. Now, it does affect the shadows of that object is the only thing. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So we just set up a mob spawner that we're about to implement. Okay, like 600. Yeah, maybe like. I don't want to go too high, right? Because now I'm getting even the stairs there cut off. So maybe 540, 530. No, let's do 520. 520, and let's go with that. If I jump, I get, or maybe like 525. 525 has them cut off. It's okay. Yep, in this stream. Ads are done. Yeah, I made the spawner in the stream already. It was not very complicated. Yeah, there you go. You can see as we're moving up and down, it is changing. So I'll adjust this. Maybe I'll keep it at 520 and see how it is. So yeah, if we set up the spawner now in here, which is the whole point of this. Where's this? I have to navigate to the spawner again. Mob spawner. Okay. So where do we want mobs to spawn and in this level? I have one here. 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 Bro, may spawner in 20 minutes. Is that fast? Is that slow? I don't know. I'll just have like all along here. I don't want to have them in front of the doors. Right? Because this is a possible door location, so I don't want to have it there. So I'll have it here and here. Mob spawn location on the stairs is fine. Here is good. I'll have him be like behind the pillar. Here. Maybe a couple locations here. Definitely here. As he says, YouTube blueprint crazy guy. Well, I am relatively new to blueprints. I mean, I do have like, right, again, like over a year, a year and a half, I think. Because I started really going into it. I mean, I came up here in 22. Yeah. So a year and a half, maybe two. I think maybe more of that degree. Yeah. Okay, so what we also want to do is, right, we're going to need a nav mesh volume in here. Let's go ahead. Can I just make a big one? I make a big one. Can I just do that? I think I can. Let's do it this way. There we go. Easier to see. Okay, so now we have it pretty much everywhere. I need to change the search for nav. I need to change the default like values on this. I might just change the tile size. Oh, what? It's fine after I reset it back and it's fine now. Okay, well, I'll keep things default. But the main thing is it can go everywhere. Also, these points are just for possible spawn locations, right? Yes, possible spawn locations. So in this box, if I search for I probably should change the name of it. Instead of mob spawn area, I'm just call it mob spawner. Oh, I didn't put a mob spawner in here yet. I'm like, why is it not coming up? It's not coming up because I haven't put it in yet. It's a simple answer to a simple problem. Top view. So once we are enter in this area, just anywhere in here. Okay, I made this negative. Positive. I don't think it doesn't matter, but I want it to be positive. So once we're in this area, how many mobs do we want spawning in this room? And I can pick any of these points. So it could be all on the bottom. It could be some on the top. I can have this be two separate ones. We'd have a separate spawner for the top and a separate spawner for the bottom. I like that idea more. instead of having one spawner for the entire room, I'm going to split it into two. And that way, I can spawn these guys when we enter the bottom, and when we enter the top, only the top will spawn. But that does mean this guy will trigger once we start going down here and potentially spawn while I'm here. So I might not want this guy spawning. I might not want to have a spawn there. That's just all. So if I remove the spawn, this setup will work. And then I'm going to take and duplicate this, and we're going to have another one that is for the top ones. So how many do we want? So from the top ones, let's specify between 2 and 3. Let's specify this to be top. And the bottom one, let's specify 3 to 5. That seems reasonable. Let's try it. Aha! Now, they don't have any... These guys don't have any AI right now, because I haven't plugged it in. Unless it's these guys. These guys have AI. Back down. Stop running away. And then when we come up here, we should have... Oh, there's a couple. I feel like density-wise, we should... Oh, they're just moved together. Hey, how are you guys moving? I don't think I gave you any AI to move with. Did I? Interesting. Yeah, the angle is so much better. Yeah. But I think we want more enemies. I think we want considerably more enemies. So let's do... so for the bottom, instead of 3 to 5, let's do like 5 to 8. And from the top, between 2 and 3, well, between 3 and 5. And we're going to add more locations now. Just add a few more locations. A few more locations down here. And they can be close together. That's fine. There's no problems with that. And actually, let me give the AI some, well, AI. So I'm going to go to my goblin. And I'm going to search for blackboard. No, it's not blackboard. It's the tree. Behavior tree. Yeah, you need to be enemy melee. Then we want to go to the gruntling. Melee. The mushroom. I can make it be ranged. Yeah, let's have you be just ranged, just for fun. I don't have a melee ranged one yet. Shark is melee. Skeleton's melee. Okay. So now if I come here, there we go. It spawns all of them. Here they come. Now, they're not going to attack me all at once because I have it set up where only 2 can attack me at once or hit me at one go, but none of them are attacking me. So clearly something isn't working. Someone gonna attack me? Oh, there we go. So now I have to dodge things around. Right. Ignore the lighting. Lighting, of course, doesn't work here. I'm almost dead. Don't worry about it. He absorbed the power of the other guy. I should stop the blood drop mechanic because we're going to remove it anyway. And I'm dead. So this seems way too easy. The problem is, right, I need to adjust the stuff on them. Hold on, let me remove the power up drop chance we want. This is the spread one. I'm gonna actually just take this. Spawn blood spread. I'm gonna disable that for now. So they don't get any more powerful. So there we go. Stop it. Now, actual, like... Oh, you know what it is? I shouldn't be going into, like, the hit animation when I'm rolling. That's one thing I'm going to need to adjust later, but, you know, that's details. What's going on here? Oh, he's still rotating. Okay. He's still, the guy on the bottom, right? He's still, like, following me. Okay, that's a bug I'm going to need to adjust. That's fine. We'll adjust that. Were there only 2 up here? Hold on, didn't I make it so there's more? It makes you feel like it's running much faster than it is. The animation feels like it's... What do you mean? Like it's higher frame rate than it is? I mean, that's good, right? That's good. I do 4 to 6 on the top. Just play from here. There we go. Oh, well... If I do play from here, then it doesn't trigger it because I haven't entered it, so... Okay. Play from here, and then I can enter the top one. Are you gonna attack me? Yeah, I need to fix up the AI. I broke things. I broke things. Okay, so there's a third. Well, it picked 3. I fell down here. It spawned 1, 2, 3, 4. So it picked the least amount number. I picked 4 to 6 for the top one. Why is it not 4 to 6? Is it not encompassing the entire area? No, it is. It definitely is encompassing all of them. He is doing... Oh, yeah, yeah. The little man seems like he's going 200 km, but moving is 20. Yeah, yeah. The animation needs adjusting. And probably the speed needs to be adjusted, yeah. Yeah. That one I'm aware of. I just need a better animation or to change the speed to accommodate it. Okay, a couple of things I actually want to do. Let me go to the AI. This is something... I'm going to add these in. This allows them to jump from one location to the other. So... I did this. This will tell him that he can jump from here to there. And I'll do a few of this direction, and we'll do the same thing in the other direction. So basically you can jump across here, right, instead of having to go all the way around. Oh wait, I don't need them in both angles. I just need to take care of that. It's a 2-directional thing. That's right. So I can go this way or this way. So now if I come here and I play. Yep, so this guy can just... Well, he didn't quite make it to me. But there you go. Oh, they can try to jump to me. The jump that I need to work on. I don't know why the momentum just stops. I need to figure that out. That's something on my side. Yeah, they can't come here because they fell in the hole. Come on, guys. Yeah, see, he can jump all the way across. I don't know why it's as though his momentum just dies there. It's real odd. Okay. Well, AI still need to work on that. Still need to work on that. Right? They obviously are not supposed to fall down. But what I might want to do is take one of these and tell them that they can jump all the way up. Between these. So like they can jump from here down. Like something like that. So theoretically that they can jump up and down there. And then I'll add a few other ones. Or maybe they can also jump here. Up there. Oh, that's why I couldn't like fall off. I did not mean to make this one as big as it is. Let's do this. Just bring this down. And I'll do another one that's on the stairs here. So now, theoretically, they can jump up here, assuming they see me. Right, so he sees me. If I come down here, I lost him. You gonna jump? Oh, there we go. So the little skeleton guy just jumped down. That's exactly what I want. They can jump for the second. Well, they'll only jump where they're supposed to, right? Which is good. So I think what I need to do, I think to make this like down the line, once we have all this stuff spawning, difficulty like is going to be our next thing. I want to, I think, reduce the health on these guys or increase my damage most likely, so I can kill them faster in like in a few hits. But they will also be able to potentially do a lot of damage, right? So right now they take too long to die. And actually, let's I can actually adjust that right now effectively. If I go to my attacks, my attack does... Oh, not you. I need to go to the greatsword. We change this to the weapon system. So my greatsword does 10 damage. They have 100 health. Obviously, it's taking a while to kill them. My greatsword will now do 25 damage. Alright, so that's going to be a little better. Alright, so that's better. Obviously, those guys should not be rotating. Did I just hit something? Why can't I not move here? I need to check out what's going on here. Really odd. So in terms of how quickly I'm... Also, I feel like they're not spawn... Do you see this guy? So he's trying to jump up, but I'm telling you, something is going on where the momentum just ends. So he saw me here, and he's trying to jump up here, but it didn't work. Super bizarre. Oh, so they follow much better now. But if I come down here, if I come here, and then I just jump down, I don't know if he's gonna follow me, because he lost sight of me, technically. Yeah, I need to fix this. I need to fix this. Oh. Ooh, what's going on here? Jump to no execute on an action character. Oh, does one of them not have a stun? I think some of them don't have a stun animation. Oh, they all... Some of them not have a stun animation? Hold on, they should also have a stun animation. Okay, let me just double check that. You. Yeah, you have a stun. All these guys should have stuns. I'm like, yeah. All the old 2D ones should definitely have stuns. Yeah, you have a stunt. You're the old ones. You definitely have one. You? Oh, you know who doesn't have one? I don't think I have one. Do I have one? I do. Wasn't named stun, but it shouldn't matter. Odd. I need to figure out who's the problem one and deal with that. Everyone should have a stunned one. Okay, well, that's not that important. Oh, ads time.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay, well, ads are going. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit by just taking all these locations. I'm going to put them in a folder just to clean this up a little. Spawn. Locations. And mob spawners. There we go. Just clean this up a little bit. And using folder. Just cleaning up. Navigation. Yep, that seems good. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait for ads to finish. But I think this room is fine. We'll go to the next room. Like, I don't know. There are some issues with this room still. Again, don't worry about the AI being stupid. That's for me to figure out later. That's not what we're doing today. We're just making sure that they spawn, right? These guys are now in a hole. More enemies? Maybe more enemies. I don't want to do too many enemies, but let's try more enemies. Why not? Let's do like 6 to 8 for top. And let's do like 7 to 10 on the bottom. That's actually better. That is better in terms of like how many there are. So maybe. Oh wait, no. We're gonna have different rooms, right? You're going from room to room. What's going on here? Why am I? Something weird is like going on in this area. I don't know what. I'm just gonna ignore it for now, deal with it later. The fact that this guy is not doing anything means he's probably in a place where the nav mesh isn't working. I just jump down here. Yep, there. So that guy can jump down. Is there a height difference there? No? No, it's just, there's nothing here. There's nothing here that should be a problem. Absolutely nothing. It's just really bizarre. Like there's nothing at all. Like not even like a little bit. So yeah, real odd. Okay, what if I increase it even more? 10 to 15. Seven to 10. Okay, you know what? That starts to feel a little bit better. But the problem now becomes, right, is the fact that, I mean, aside from them all falling in the hole, is they're all coming at me at the same time, and they're all very good at getting to me, assuming they don't fall in the hole. But only 2 of them will, or however many of them will ever attack me at the same time, like shoot an attack at me. So maybe this is fine. What happened here? Why can I not hit you? I'm going to need to, like, check out, like, a bunch of stuff. Once my AI stuff is fixed, why can I not hit you? I can hit you. Oh, are you too close? Do I have a minimum thing. Are you just too close to me? No, I mean, I can hit you. Real odd. The dead body should have no collision when it dies. Oh, you know what it is? I wonder if when they die on the stairs, they might technically they might think that they are not on the ground. And if they're not on the ground, then their collision wouldn't be changed. But no, I can walk through this guy. His collision's definitely reset. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Oh, okay. So that's the problem, is I have it where if he's quote-unquote not on the ground, then because I do a cast down, but I think I do a line trace down. Yeah, I need to figure out who this is. We can do that later. So I think that can be resolved with here. If I go on to death. So right now, I'm just checking if they're moving on the ground. And I think I need to just do a trace down instead. Because they're technically not on the ground, but they never hit the ground because of how it is. So so let's do a trace. Let's do a sphere trace. For objects. All right, and so we're gonna do get actor location. And then I'm gonna say 100. So no, I want it to be like relatively small. 50. Radius 50. So that's basically, as long as I'm within this range, it'll be okay. I'm just checking for world static. If it hits world static, then it's gonna do this. So as long as it's within this range. 50 might be a bit high. Because I don't want it to look like he's floating. Let's try 25. Nope. Okay, guys, come on, come here. Everyone, come here. Okay, right. Why can I not hit you? I need to... Hold on. Oh, is that the problem? Is when I try to attack? Is it the gruntling? Is it... Hold on. I'm going to just test... let's find out which guy it is, because this is a... I'm going to... Instead of you... Is it you? Are you the problem? Because I got a lot of errors and there were a lot of you around me. No, you were fine. Who is the problem at it? Yeah, right. But that's an AI problem. Like, I need them to. Yeah, I need them to like spread out because there's just too many of them. All of these guys are fine. Oh, you're not gonna die because your health is too high. Odd. Really odd. Why did he just jump in there? And how is it that they all see me? That's another thing I need to figure out. How do they all see me? Oh, is it this guy? Is it this skeleton? Oh no. I didn't get an error that time. Can I hit you? Yeah, I can hit you. He's shooting me, which is good. Those guys aren't doing anything, but that's because... Oh, no, he hit me. And now I can't hit him? Okay, I'll figure it out at a different time. Well, I guess he can. Yeah. But I think we fixed the error with the stairs. You know what I have a feeling? I have a feeling they're... Yeah, see, right now we're not colliding. They're still playing their enemy. Why can I not hit you now? Let me check the trace. Because that's crazy that I can't... Attack sphere trace. For duration. Let's not fall out of the map. That should be... And that's like... That should be plenty of radius and everything to hit. Oh, what? It's succeeding, but it's not doing anything. And it's because of this. Okay, well, in that case, for now, I'm gonna just turn off execute stun. If that's the problem, let's just turn it off. We'll eliminate the problem until I figure out what the problem is. I can't see what I'm doing, by the way, at all. Oh, but now it's no longer... Oh. Yeah, we're fine. I see it's... See, I've seen the green circles come up, but it's not... fully working? It's okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, right there. That's a collision. Look at this. Yeah, okay. Does the green circle appear if you hit a corpse? Oh, you know what? I think it does, but it just doesn't do anything. Yeah, it does, but it doesn't do anything. You're right. That's a good call. Wait a second. What was that? How do I go back to the message log? Message log. What did it take damage? It had a problem here? Also, I just realized I don't need to stop all animation overrides here. Pretty sure this already does that. It doesn't, but this is where I should do this. Stop all animation overrides. Because that should just be part of death. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It does indeed trigger, or it does detect it. So what I can do is, it still does a trace, and then assuming it hits something, what I can do is, no, I first have to hit, yeah, it first needs to hit something, and then it does the rest. Yeah, this has to happen. So yeah, but you're right why we're seeing the green actor. I was just not hitting the enemies, I was hitting the dead ones. So, okay. Now things make more sense. And I'm hitting the dead one. That's why it's still green. And I'm not hearing anything. Did he just jump up there? I think he did. So I think... Okay. So here's what I'm going to need to do then. I think they see me from too far away. Most likely. So I'm just going to do B. I'm going to do E. Then I'm going to do U. And then U. No, U. How do I toggle between them? I forget how to toggle between them. I need to... I don't see it saying how to toggle between them. It's under settings. I forget what this is called. It's not here. Editor preferences? I forget what it's called. God darn it. There's a way of cycling that information between them. Or it might be based on the distance where I am next to them. I don't remember. But again, that's for me to later on. So for now, I think let's move on to the next room. Because now we have the enemy locations and everything spawning here. AI needs to be improved. That's for me to kind of figure out and play with. That's going to be that's a complex system that it's hard to do on stream. So for now, we'll move on to the next room. So let's go to you. Oh, nice small one. Wait, I just realized why did I do that room first? Out of all, oh, it was just because it was the recent one. Let's do these. It's a nice and simple room. I like this more. I like this more. Wait, consider amount. Let's go to my mob spawner. Okay. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations, something like that. And then we need a nav mesh. Actually go from top view. Okay. So that takes care of all of the navigation around. And I don't really care about them jumping. At least right now, I don't care about them jumping. And then let's put in the mob spawner. There we go. So for this room, how many do we want? I think 2 to 4. I want at least 3. 3 to 4. Oh, let me turn that off. Turn off the... Right. 4 to 7. 7 in this room? No, I don't want 7. Definitely 3 is too few, though. But let's try 4 to 7. How many? We need a lot more spawn points then, because we have what, 5 spawn points total. So we're gonna need a spawn point here, spawn point here, spawn point here, here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this room. So this is 6. 6 feels a little too many. I think I'm gonna limit it to 5. I think 5 max. 4 to 5 in this room. See, it's probably gonna be fine. Give us a good reason to roll? I mean, yeah. Well, I'm still terrible at rolling. Like, that was 3, 4. Like, that seemed fine. I mean, I took way too much damage. Again, why are you not taking damage? Oh, there we go. You are. You can also block, right? Oh, hi. I think that's fine. I think that is fine. 4 to 5 enemies in this room. And let me actually go to project settings. Is it recast? What's the thing's called? It is recast. Navigation. I want to navigation system. Okay, let me just go to, it's not editor, it's engine navigation system. Not advanced. Navigation mesh? Navigation mesh. I want to change the tile size here. 500. There we go. So that updates. Because now we just have a better, like, more information here that hopefully they'll be able to use a bit better. Come here. He's ranged, so he tries to run away from me. Okay. Probably fine. I think that's fine. So, in total for this room, right, we have 4 to 5 in this tiny room. So, let's go to the next room. And then, in theory, we want 4 to 5 in this room as well, right? Not the most location. And I'm immediately going to move to 24. Up, spawn, locations. Okay. Always want in the doorways. Oh, you know what I don't have here? I don't have, like, blockers or anything. Like interesting props, because it's one of the early ones I made. That's fine. Now ads are about to start. That's okay on this time. Oh. Something like this. Maybe one more like here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 locations, and maybe one more here. So 9 locations. This in place. And I know I don't need to incorporate this entire room, technically, but I'm doing it. in case I modify the room, I don't need to modify this. So again, we'll do a 4 to 5 here. And I can make it so certain rooms have different enemies. So I can make it so this room like doesn't spawn ranged enemies, or another room has like less melee enemies. So I can modify that. Oh, you know what? It helps if I add a navigation to this. You know, it allows enemies to move when there's navigation. Yep, there we go. Ads.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Make a room with a lot of holes in the floor and have the most ranged enemy pure hell. So I'll explain how it works once the ads are over, so everyone can hear it. But it won't be quite as a bullet hell as you would think, because I have systems in place specifically for that. Because that would be ridiculous. That would just be absolutely ridiculous. I'll explain once the ads are over. I'll say I took I was like super tired during the day earlier. I took a nap, like an hour nap, and like I don't know if you've taken naps in the middle of the day, if any of you have, but like sometimes when you like get out of the nap, you feel like your mind is still like half asleep or half in nap time, and you're not like fully there. What, the naps are fun? Is that what you mean? Naps are good. Naps are good. They're never too long. They're never long enough though, because that would be sleeping. Oh, the bullet hell. Does this have your life past 30? Yeah, life past 30. Ugh. My life is also past 30. Okay, ads are over. So I want to explain why this won't be quite as big of a pain as you think. So I have a system right now where an enemy, only a certain number of enemies can attack you at the same time. So if one enemy attacks you and shoots a projectile, it needs to like take a token from you. And I have, in my case right now, 2 tokens. So only 2 enemies can attack me, like do an attack at me at the same time. And then 2 more again, 2 more again, and 2 more again. So at no time will 5 enemies at the exact same time shoot me, even if they're all ranged, or even if they're all melee. Now, that number can be adjusted. So it won't be a bullet hell, pretty much no matter what, because you won't have 10 enemies just shoot at you at the same time. But it could be interesting to have a lot more ranged enemies. So there are some things I need to set up for ranged enemies, right? Like I need to make it so I need to figure out how flying works, because I need them to basically not fall in. I need them to, yeah, I don't know how to set up flying enemies at the current moment. And that's what I need to do, potentially. We're not even flying. I don't care if they're flying or not. It's more like I need them to not jump in here. And also, I need to figure out what that jump mechanic is. Oh, speaking of jump mechanic, let me put in... Put this in. So this will allow them to jump across here. You. Come here. And if it go here... guys, why are you running across? Are you thinking that it's actually still faster to do that than to do this? Is that what it is? Okay, let me make this shorter. Yeah, so that's kind of the reason why it's not gonna be quite as bad, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna be completely bad. Hi guys. You who? Wait, why do I only have 3 here? I just realized, why do I only have 3 here? Let me check my spawner. I'm going to just do a print string. If I specify 1, it would be 0, which would make it trigger once. This should never have 3. What? Why did it not trigger print string at all? What? Okay, let's just... It is fire. I mean, it's clearly working. So... Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's because... This is a bug that I just need to do. Enable all on-screen messages. When you go into that debug view, it breaks the on-screen messages. That's what it is. Yeah, so now there should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I see 4 here? But it printed it 5 times. I'm just gonna make this longer. Just to confirm. They know that the walk around is faster than coming back. Yeah, that's basically it. I see 5, but I only see 3 enemies here. But it did it 5 times. All of this have something. I'm just out of curiosity. I'm going to add a little bit to the spawn location so it's not quite on the ground. Right? It's 4. Simulate. Oh, I need to... Simulate won't work. Okay, so this time I got 4 correctly. Did I not fall inside the... I should have 6, but I have 5. Oh, no, I have 5. 5 and 5. Okay, why do I only have 3 here? Is the problem that... Oh, hold on. Collision handling. Try to adjust location, but always spawn. So now it's 4. Yeah, so that was it. It's just... The location is just a little bit off. Yep, so now it's 5. Now I missed... No, I still have 3 here. Always spawn, ignore collisions. I just want to see that they spawn. Okay, now I just got 2. What happened there? How did I just get 2? Okay, hold on. Print string. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. This is a random float. You guys seeing the problem? This is a random float. I'm pretty sure the problem is every time it goes through here, this last index changes because this generates a new number. But this is still triggering. Let me. So no, that shouldn't be it. That shouldn't be it. But you know what? I'm gonna double check that. I thought about it for another moment. That shouldn't be the reason. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 5 print strings, so no, that's not it. Why? Okay, you know what I can do? Get actor location. Print the locations, please. Oh, those are so hard to see. I did get 4 different locations, right? But there's only 3 enemies. Imagine if it relates to the get copy, get reference. No. Because I'm not modifying this, right? This doesn't matter. Like, it is getting to this location. It is executing the spawn. 100%. If I do always spawn, ignore collisions. Problem is the collisions, right? Pretty sure. Okay, so what if I do take all these spawn locations? I'm just gonna raise them into the air by like a little bit. Now, I see 4 here, but there's 5 prints. And that one should be fine. Should all be fine. So most likely one of these is just... Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just remove these as they spawn. So I'm just going to just double check that all of these are valid by doing this. So these all 3 spawned. I saw these 2 spawned. For sure. Yeah, these 2 and those 2. Those are the last 4. So they all spawned. Right? All 4 of those spawn. You know what? Here's what I'm also gonna do. Instead of the print string, I'm going to do a spawn actor. Spawn actor from class. I'm gonna go static mesh. Static mesh actor. Oh, I need to put in information for this, which I can't do in here. Oh, I can. The transform will be this. And then I'm going to do a set static mesh. Be just a 1 meter cube. But I need to also offset this by like 300 just to have them in the air. Wait, did it not? Oh, does it not like the mobility is static? I can't change that here. Can I do that here? No. Okay, fine. I'm gonna just create a quick blueprint with a box. Test cube. And static man, or just add a cube. Let's make it small. And let's put it up 300 units. Spawn actor from class. Our test cube, and it is just going to go in our location. And I'm going to do same thing, always spawning no collisions. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 4 cubes. Okay. Oh. What is accessing the branch? How's this failing? Oh, that's weird. One, two, three, four. Are we changing something in the nav mesh? I guess the resolution for that to 500. I guess. No. No, that's not related to the spawning. That just makes it so they have better pathfinding. But that's completely unrelated. How is it complaining about this? Out of all things. Infinite loop detected. Wait, what? It should go in here. It should do this. It should set spawner enabled. Oh, I see, but it needs to. Okay, this is required. It was working fine. It had no problems on anything in the past. Let's cast from here. You gonna complain about the cast now too? Okay, right here. Wait a second. I can't go in here. That... Is there someone here, but invisible? Oh, hold on. Okay, now we figured out the problem. Detach. One of them is invisible, and it's this one. You know who I haven't seen yet? I haven't seen the shark. In my entire time doing this test, we've never seen the shark. Characters, enemy, shark. There's no shark. Well, there's the problem. It's spawning them, but they're just invisible. God darn. It's always something small and stupid. Always. Yeah, that all still works. Yeah. You anymore? Can I go back to this though? Get rid of that. Look at that. 5. Yep, 5. 4. But we are not getting that, the one that was missing. 5. And I bet you the one that was missing, right, was the shark, and then that's the one that was triggering all the errors before. Probably. God darn it, stupid shark. Oh yeah, and see, it doesn't have an animation blueprint class selected here, so shark, and that's why I was throwing errors. This is the problem. This was always the problem. Yep. The reason I was getting stuck and I couldn't go through something is because of this guy. The reason why I was throwing those non-errors was because of this guy. This jerk. This jerk of a shark. I don't need this test cube anymore. Now it all makes sense. It all makes sense now. Oh yeah. It's hard to tell where these guys are looking because they're 2D. Well, I mean like left to right 2D, not a directional 2D. They're all 2D. Yeah, Eric, because an invisible mob didn't have animations. You're in for a trip. Yep. But you know what? Fixed. Good. Problem solved. You know. God damn it. Yeah. Thank goodness we found it. But, you know, that was a pain. Okay, let's start putting the new locations in. New level. Spawn locations. Also, I can remove that plus 100. That wasn't the problem. That was not the problem. I mean, I can still have them spawn a little bit up in the air and fall down, but that's not the reason for any issues. So what are we thinking? So I'm thinking that if we do 4 to 5 per little area like this one has 2. So we do like a 7 to 10 for this area. I think that might be our like go-to, like per square, per like one of these squares, 4 to 5, right? And then you might get 3 in this one and like 7 here, but you know that is just the way it is. I could have again 2. I'm gonna see what happens when I have 1 big hitbox first, but I might make it so there's 2 hitboxes, 1 or 2 spawners, 1 that's like on this half and 1 on this half. No, we can't. This is the problem. We can't do that. No, because right, if our camera's here and I, let's say, run across this bridge, right, that means I can't have enemies spawn right next to me. So I would need to spawn them all here, and then you might see. No, I think it has to be per floor vertically. We can't have it done otherwise. Okay, let's go with that. Let's place this in the center. Go. So again, for this one, we'll do a 7 to 10 to literally double what we had before, and let's see how this is. Okay, so we have 3, 5. That seems spread out wise. No nav mesh right now, so that's why none of them are moving. Maybe a little more. Maybe because this is a little bit more open, we do a little more. Well, actually, how many were spawned there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. Oh, there's 7. So this is 7. 7 does seem low. Let's do like 8 to 12. Because, right, it all depends on how much area is. Okay, that seems like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That seems like too much. So you know what? I'm going back to 7 to 10. It's just we rolled low, but when it rolls higher, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is that guy attacking? Oh, this one's 9. Yeah, I think we go 4 to 5 per small room. I think that's a good amount. Like as a baseline, and then we can adjust rate higher, lower from there. So let's add in our nav mesh. Oh, ads time.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
It's okay. I can still do this even when ads are going. Nothing will be missed. I just need to not encompass the bottom. Yep. And I need to add in some of these guys. Well, thank you, Guts. I take it you're off for tonight. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna place in all of the enemies around here. There's not gonna be much jumping for for AI here, but that's fine. Main thing is they can. I could make them jump all the way across if I wanted to, but that would be ridiculous because I can't even do that. I might put in like a platform here. You know what? I'm gonna on one of these sides, I'm gonna put in a platform. Ads are done. So I'm just putting in a platform on this side so I can jump across, and there's a little bit of like navigation for the AI. So theoretically I should be able to come here, jump on this up if I'm not being attacked. Okay, jump here, but we're gonna make it so the AI can also do that. But they're gonna be able to maybe go from the bridge, to and from the bridge here. And this way. What? I'm holding Alt. Why aren't you kidding? Oh, I just don't see any copies. That's right. It is duplicating. It's just I forget that the visual for this disappears when you stop sampling it. So let's go do that. And we want to increase the distance a little bit and then drop it here. So you're fine now. I want to increase the height on this one. And these are on the same elevation, so they should be fine. These guys right here. But these guys are a bit higher up. Cool. So that gives them the ability to now... Nope. Come here. Guys. You saw me now. You can now come here. Guys. Guys. You know you can come here. If they lose sight of me, basically. Oops. Come here. Regain sight of me. How did you manage to lose sight of me? Or lose me that quickly? You, come here. Clearly my AI needs work, right? The jump is on this side, so they weren't even bunching where the jump is. Okay. So, you're all found me. Come here. You should all know where I am. Please. Just one of you. I just want one of you to jump up here. Is the problem this is too small of an area? Do I need like a bigger area? Is that the problem? Also, I just realized this needs to be like, this is not to the edge. Make sure this is to the edge. Okay. Now, guys, follow me. Get your attention. There you go. You followed me. Okay, you coming? Come here. You know I'm here. I see you looking at me. Okay, good job, me. God darn it. Well. I'll Oh, it's in the air. Well, the navigation is kind of in the air. The problem that... Is the problem that it needed to be more in the air or more near in the ground? From them to actually come here. Make it so you go like into the middle here. Maybe the problem was like you didn't like it ending up. Let's try that. Hi. Okay. You see me? Good. Come here. There we go. Okay, that jump, there we go, but they can now come here. So yeah, it was just positioning was bad. Yay, they can jump. And I can jump terribly. This game is going to be a whole lot better with a controller, I'm telling you that, than with a keyboard and mouse. This is just definitely going to be one of those, like, recommended controller. Okay. Noted. Scooch you over. Oh yeah, speaking of which, our mob spawner, we changed to ignore collision. We don't want to ignore collisions. Try to adjust location, but always spawn. There we go. Dude, that guy just jumped into the, There you go. Yeah, look at that. Wonderful. I want to know what is happening that they're... You know, I think it's... They're triggering stop all active movement some reason. I think that's what's happening. Something is happening that triggers stop all active movement, and so they just fall out. Can we figure that out out of our cursor really quick? Stop all. It might be together. I don't know if I have it here. Get character movement. No, those all get character movement. Oh no, here. Find references. Okay, so this is the only one, and this happens on death. On the main character, okay. All good. Have a good one, Holy Crab. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, or night, or morning, or day, or whatever time you're in. Oh, right here. Well, no, I do stop active movement here before I launch the character, so that's correct. I don't think that's the problem, but I could be the problem. Just curiosity. I think the problem is the stop active movement is just a matter of finding. He just didn't jump far enough on that one. Oh, is that it? Hey guys, can you move out of that area? Oh, okay. Well, that's odd. So I set it up to stop active movement, right, prior to getting there, like prior to the launching. But I guess in terms of order of how are they not succeeding in the launch? But in terms of, let me adjust this. They should not be failing this. But I guess that was what was causing the problem. So now, all of you, come here, please. So those guys all are fine. It's the fat guys that fail. Hi. You guys remember me? Guys. So this is a nav mesh volume problem. If I go to, let's go to the recast. What would I need to adjust? What do I want to adjust to make this better? It's not this. It's not a tile size. I need to learn more about this stuff. Not max slope. Max region size? Or merge region size? 200? 200? No. I just needed to... No. Oh, there's a border. Is there a... There's like an edge or border, I remember. Edge? Border? I remember there being something like that before. It's been a long time since I like dug into these. Let's look at values. Cell size, max step size, no, cell size, height, radius, height, max slope, minimum region area. I could have sworn that this is a border, right? Because it's on everything, right? There's a border around everything. Agent radius, is that it? that helps, right? Because I can't make it. Oh, that is it. Agent radius. So I'll make it just 10 to make it a little less. So I'll go back to project settings. And let's change that agent radius from 34 to like, we can just I'll make 15. So that should help them from getting stuck. And this affects all of them on every single map. Okay, so now they should be have a little bit more room to move around there. How did you manage to not jump? Okay, that jump still needs to be adjusted. That jump still doesn't work properly. But you know what? It's fine. This map, I think, is good. Let's move on to the next one. It'll take me forever to get through all these maps on the street. So this is this one. Yep. This one we already did. Okay. Oh boy. There's this one. Okay, this is gonna be one of the really big ones. Okay. Spawn locations. Okay, these are flat bridges, so I can just drag them out. Try to do this like somewhat decently. I'll need to adjust like all this stuff later, I know for sure, because like once like I have whatever is here, I'll want to like jump on top of these potentially, right? Things of that nature. Or maybe I'll want them spawning on top of them. But for now, this is fine. And I just realized the change that we made to the main character, the death thing, was never needed. This, we don't need this. This is also because of the same problem we had before. I won't delete it. I'll just move it down here. Trace 4. Because that wasn't the problem. The problem was the invisible mesh. Yep. You are you. Okay. Let's continue to spread out the spawn points on here. So for this one, right, we were doing 4 to 5 per area. This is a pretty big area. This is a big area. This is a smaller, like this is like a half area. And this is like a half area. So I don't want to do like a 16 for this room, a 16 to 20. I'm thinking like, you know what? I'm going to go with a maximum amount, and then we're going to see how many we can get away with in this room. And then we'll check the max, and then we'll start reducing from there. I think we'll go in that direction. That might be a good way of, you know, figuring this stuff out. Okay. Let's go with a mob spawner. We gotta do the whole room at once. how convenient that there's a nice middle section here that I can just do that with. Ta-da! Beautiful. Okay, so what happens when we do 20? $20 is indeed way too many. And that's, yeah. Like, once they start out attacking, right? This is gonna be hard. So let's try 16. $16 seems more reasonable. So let's go with like a 12 to 16 for this room. That seems fine. I'll get just a few more spawn locations here. Just a little bit more variety. Something like that. Okay, let's go mob spawner, 12 to 16. Okay, maybe not 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 actually. So you know what? Take it back. Let's do 14 to 18. What I'm going to need to figure out how to balance is how do I make the combat fun without feeling overwhelming and without feeling like too simple. That's going to be the challenge, is how do I make, because I don't want it to be just this, right? I want to need to like do this, knock them up, knock them down, things of that nature. Like, I want to need to do that. Obviously, and rolling is going to be a big one. Right, like, do a hit roll. So it's going to be a matter of balancing it, and that's like one of the parts that I'm afraid of. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Probably. Hey, Bryant, welcome in. You have problems with lots of solutions? You want me to give you a problem that has lots of solutions? Is that it? I can give you lots of problems. But, bad game isn't one? Good 99 problems, but a bad game... No, that's terrible. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed, and I should feel ashamed. Just expand the area here, and yeah, I'm gonna feel ashamed. Oh, the agent radius didn't get set to the project default. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Gotta be careful on that one then. I'll probably need to, I'll need to adjust it anyway there. Okay, let's do... Let's do a jump from here. jump to here, from here to here. We'll do another jump from here to here. And we'll do like a few jumps. Like with this. I've been making a lot of progress, been like AI nightmare stuff. Yep. Yep. Today, we created a spawner. So all of these are possible spawn locations. And if I jump in here, it spawns a specific number of enemies in those locations based on like what I specify. I have a feeling they're all getting this information of like seeing me, and it's not that each one individually is seeing me. That's a problem. That shouldn't be the case. Less, and then higher here. Like that. You see me? Come here. Oh, awesome. He jumped up. Looks ridiculous, but it's working. Right? It's working, and that's the main thing. Once they all have a directional like movement, it's gonna make a lot more sense. Oh, yeah, the projectile's coming in from the range. Oh man, whoa! How did he jump all the way onto the invisible wall? That should not have been possible. That should not have been possible. Why did he get launched so high? Oh boy. Okay, but I think this room. Let's also add the jump on these guys. And add one in both directions. Okay, so go from this side or this side. And we'll add a jump all the way up to the top here. And down here. And from here over here. This one's going to be kind of One might not work great. But, you know what? It's fine. Oh, and we'll do also one here. And we'd probably want to do it so he can jump off on the other side as well. Yep. That should be fine. Let's see if I can get him to come here. You guys see me? Oh, there we go. He jumped top. Jumped off. Jump on top. Okay, perfect. So here's the problem that we're now having, right? so many of them, they body block themselves, right? They collide around themselves, so we're gonna need to make sure that they can navigate around themselves and they don't body block. Because that would be bad. Oh, ads time.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
That means drink time. Drinky good. Drinking water today. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Check something real quick while this is happening. Okay. Looking good. How many maps? Because this map is pretty much good to go. How many maps do we have left? So we did. This is the 2x2 3-way. We have 1, 2, 3 rooms. You have you, and you. Ooh. Okay. I think once the ads are done, we're gonna try out. Try just running through the entire area, the entire level, and just see how it is, how it feels, and just go from there. Because I just want to get a feeling for the whole thing together, in terms of how much we're spawning enemies. So it's gonna be a big test. Okay, ads are done. So we're not gonna do these 3 remaining rooms as of yet. I want to play through the game and see how it all feels in terms of the amount of enemies we have. No, I mean, that's just blocking. That's all by hand. I might like scatter items inside of them later with PCG. Like if I want like a pile of boxes or something, right? I'll use PCG later. But each level is handcrafted. Like I placed these boxes here. They're in a very specific location. Why can I not hit you? Oh, I know. I think I know why I can't hit you. It's because I'm hitting this one. It's triggering the success. This is the first time I'm having so many next to each other. So I should be... This doesn't work because I need to do a multi-trace. Right, here they all come. Ah! I should not have been able to see whatever that is. As in, it's just blocking my vision. Oh, it's the door, and I haven't masked out the door. Also, the door, I think, is permanently open because it's detecting the these guys. So I shouldn't be detecting those. Yeah, so that's why... Come. Now things are making sense. Why did you jump away from me? Excuse me. Well, I know why they jumped. They're a ranged mob right now, and the ranged mobs tried to run away and find cover. You jerk. So right now, if I have... Okay, so I'm going to change up the combat system. So there's some things I really don't like about this right now that we didn't have before. Because there's so many enemies now, right? I can't... He wants to live. Yeah, he does. Because there's so many enemies now, I need to, for the combat to be more fun. Also, right, I see enemies above. That's gonna mean to be a thing that I also figure out somehow. Right, I'm not utilizing my like my air attacks at all. And I feel like there's no reason to. Like this attack, right? I need to give incentive for that kind of combat, but they die in now fewer hits, so there's no reason to. So fast you fly higher. Yeah, but the problem, right? I can't just jump. Like if I just jump normally, I just jump. This is my normal jump. That like knock up, like hold in the air, only happens if I knock them up, and then I can jump up and then be in the air to knock them down. I can't normally just jump and hang, because the way I see it, if I just can jump and hang in the air, that means just enemies will be below me at all times, and then I'll come down on top of enemies, and then it's all sorts of weird. Right? I shouldn't just be able to just hide from enemies from above. But basically, I need to figure out how many enemies really to have in a room, how difficult they should be, and then, right, that's going to dictate so much of it. Also, this is really cool. This is what I was looking for, too. Right? We can see the lower levels, and right now, if I jump up, then I see a little bit of higher levels, but that needs to be adjusted. I might need to adjust all my levels to be higher vertically. Also. So if I killed you... Yeah, I cannot hit you anymore. Okay, so this is a thing. So I need you to come out. And now I can hit you because I was hitting this guy effectively. Because I'm not doing a multi-trace, I'm doing a single trace. Oh. Mob spawner threw an error. Why is it failing on the instigator? That is so weird. Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll go with a cast. For now. You could rearrange it. Like you could fire a strike, but only stay airborne if you register a hit. Yeah, so that's how it was. So if I go to my testing level, that's still in the recent, right? So right now I've changed it to if I hit up, I can stay down here. I don't automatically go up. And then I can press space and hold it and then go up after him. And if I hit him up and I come up here and I keep attacking, we both stay in the air until something happens. Now, another way that I had it before, and I still don't know which one's better, is if I go to my knock-up attack, and instead of I do all knock-up, and now if I knock him up, I automatically come up with him, right? And that I'll probably return it to that one because I feel like that's a little bit better. I need to change my timings on like my hold timings and all that. So maybe I'll go back to this, right? And I mean, the usefulness of that is if I knock enemies into the air, if you have both, it could just be a power up in the game. For what do you mean? Oh, like being able to jump up in the air and hold. It makes you a target, right? When I'm in the air, and like right now, I can't like move out easily. I can dodge out of the way, to be fair. Does it have to be a good power up? I know. Like I can do that and get out of it. So maybe I'll do this. So I can stay here, or I can just dodge out. Be fine, right? Or I can, of course, kick him away. So what might need to change? Maybe the problem is. Oh, this is a great view. Yeah, this is like what I was hoping for, where, right, when you'd be able to see like multiple levels of this place. And then there'd be like awesome views. I need to remove the hitbox, actually. This is not hidden in game, or needs to be hidden in game now. Man, the world looks fire. Oh, thank you. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, so now the nice thing is I set up the camera to automatically cull things above, and I'm just loading based on the distance around me. So all levels around me kind of are loaded based on the distance. So one thing that, right, I have this dash, and with the amount of enemies we had, I wasn't using the dash. Right? How am I getting all these large rooms that we have not actually put enemies in? One after the other. It's only the 3 last rooms. Come on. How did I get all 3 of these rooms? Consistently. Okay, this next room has mobs in it. Right? So, in here, I have 4 to 5 mobs. And I can roll to avoid damage. Yep, I'm not gonna be able to hit him right now because that needs to be fixed. Then be able to rotate also needs to be fixed. Can I actually? I might be able to fix that hitting problem right now. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Oh, it's in our damage calculations. So I'm doing a capsule trace for objects. I need to do a multi-capsule trace for objects. Capsule traits for objects. That's the problem. We're not doing multi. There. Okay, so now I need to do... Assuming I hit something. For each loop. I hope this is going to execute every single time. Break. There's the hit actor right there. You. Pulls you up. So theoretically, this should now trigger on every single enemy, or every single thing you hit. Assuming that this doesn't stop this. Surprised you don't have an... I have an interface that triggers this originally. So... Although I probably don't need it on this one. Because I've changed things up. But I'm using the interface from... Yeah, I originally had the damage taken event, like I'm doing this here, and the trace is part of the here. If I do a plane reference, right, this is just like basically a collapsed node that does this here, and then it goes to an interface to the return is going to end the function. See, okay, so I need to not end the function. So I guess I need to implement this into here. Okay, that's what I thought it was going to do. It was fine ending the function before because it wasn't a multi thing. So I need to put all of this in here. But I have this here. And I kind of want this here. I mean, I could take this all out of the function, right? And then problem solved. It was just... I was using the function as a collapse, really, so... So if I don't use it as a collapse and use it, just send the attack trace. You mean the out hits this? Oh, and then do all of this outside of it? I mean, yeah, I can. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, honestly. That's a good way of doing it. Do a track trace custom event. Yeah, so if this is true, I'm gonna take this, cut it out from here, place it here. Remove the hit actor, do out hits just there. And am I using the... Oh, I'm using this here, but I don't need to. If I just do this, I don't need this return value. And then I can bypass this because it's just going to go in here. Don't need you. We're going to go in there. Ta-da! That makes sense. So I was thinking like setting a custom event for each hit actor, but the same thing. Yeah, basically, right? We just get the out hits. So this is now more of just a big sphere trace that I can just keep collapsed effectively. But I'm using it like a collapse node, right? Because you can just do this and then just collapse, right? And then you have the same effect thing. Because I don't need it as a function. And I really should start using the collapse node more. Because a lot of times it's a one-off thing, and I'm just doing it for, like, just make it easier to see. And so if it's a one-off, I really should use the collapse. There's no reason to create the functions for them. But this should do it. So now, for each of these, it is going to do this. Oh, but the do once now is no longer going to be relevant. Because, right, once... oh, that's, yeah, it needs to be before the loop. Good call. So we'll keep everything the same here, but we'll just put it before the loop. That will stop the trace. Yep. Okay. Theoretically, this should work now. Gotta find the problem with this. Right, the fact that we see now down below is great. Okay. The fact that we're hearing kind of like a double hit sound means it is working for hitting multiple. And you know what? I feel like I'm effectively killing them faster now. I mean, I took like way too much damage in there. But I'm effectively killing them faster because I'm hitting more of them with each hit, which is what I'd want anyway. Hey, Manga Rookie. The square shadows? What do you mean? Well, it's all very cubic right now, so yeah, there's square shadows. How's it going? How's it going? Also, I don't know if I mentioned it because I'm redoing the UI, the AI. They actually have. Oh, I'm dead. Their shadow artifacts on a cube, no big deal. Ah. Because I'm redoing the AI, they no longer have the spheres around them, right? Oops. Don't run away from me. Yeah, the mushrooms guys are pure range right now. Okay. I can't pick this up. And, oh, the double jump doesn't, oh, I disabled the power-ups. The double jump doesn't give me double jump. Why are you in the hole? Why did you jump into the hole? So if I'm able to hit multiple enemies now, I'm going to adjust my hit range. Because right, my hit range is way too big right now. And Yeah, it's definitely good. It's definitely working on multiple of them, because you just hear the hit effect. How are you in the ground? What the hell happened here? Oh, yeah. Well, in that case... Ooh, I need to find a place where I have multiple of them together. I want to do the knock-up attack. I want to do this attack when there's multiple of them together. I want to see them all come up. You guys, come here. You see me? Both of you, come here. Come here. I need multiple of you. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was so good! Oh! The problem... Whoa. The problem becomes when I do this and I kill one of them, I no longer stay in the air right now because I wasn't accounting for multiple of these guys. So if I knock all of these guys and I kill one, I fall down. But that was sweet. I like that. I really like that. All right. Okay. Okay. I need to disable the fact that I stop on the gain ability. Yeah. Yeah, that is, yeah, the ability stuff I've broken, which is fine. I just won't pick up things. So on the juggle, I think. No, it's on death. I think it's on death. Death or on take damage. Oh, no. It's on damage calculations. Take damage. I think it's here. So when I die, it goes to the damage dealer and checks if they're airborne, and if it does, it sends them down. I'm going to detach this. No, Mangaruki. So I've been changing up a bunch of stuff, and I decided to pick up the power-ups, and the power-ups I know are broken. Like, I broke the connections, the casts, and everything. So yeah, that is like, I forgot that I did that. Checking for hits does seem simpler. What do you mean? In what regard? Come on. Okay, try again. Hit something in the air, stay in the air long. Yeah, that's how it is right now. But I had it where if you killed something in the air, you had no reason to stay in the air anymore. And so you would automatically fall down. But now that we can hit multiple enemies, you might kill one, but not the others. And so, so now you should stay in the air, still. And the nice thing is, when you do stay in the air, I can still get out of it by just dashing away. So now, if I drag all of these guys. Oh. Okay, let's get to a view where when I jump up, I'm not going to have. So if I do this, right, and I can kill them, and they're going to fall, but I'm not going to fall. And I can dash out of it if I needed to. So that's actually pretty nice now. So if their vision isn't 360, so I'm going to need them to just look around. When idle, I just want them to look around, and that's what I'm going to need to do. But now if I go here, right, I can do this. And then I can dash out of it and just basically come out of it.
Ads are here. Pausing
Oh,
for
ads
ads.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you want like a free kill though? Because they can't hit back while they're in the air, right? They can, or they will be able to. They will be able to. Right now, it's not set up that way. But that's because their stun cooldown is way too long. So right now, they can't hit back very easily in general. But in the air, they will, like... If they can't be stunned, they will hit you in the air. Absolutely. And you will cry. Because you're basically going one and however many in close proximity. So the good so you have 3 different things you can do while in the air. I'll show that the testing level. These guys will not die. They have 4,000 HP. So once the ads are over, I'll show. Show and explain. In unison. Oh. They look around in unison. They look to the right and the left. They look far more to the right. You know, they care more about over the right shoulder. Also, this is the old idle animation, I'm realizing, because this has the wheel. And they no longer have the wheel. Okay, ads are done. So, what I want to explain is, for this, they can attack in the air. So right now, no one really can attack because they have a really low cooldown in terms of just time. But I can keep attacking them, and they can't hit back, but that's just because their stun cooldown is way too short. I need to do something about that. Urban Dre! Welcome in again. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. I'm showing off the new multi-hit combo attack that we now have. So I can just knock them all up, knock them down, and knock them all back together. And that seems absolutely awesome. And seems like super fun. Actually. That seems super fun. But welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let me actually go to the show you guys the map and everything we've been working on. I'm working on a top-down, I guess more sort of top-down. Hello, hello. It's gonna be like a Dead Cells, Binding of Isaac, 8 directional, 2.5D fun adventure. Assuming that it loads. Unreal! Unreal! Oh god. This isn't the stream chugging. This is actually my mouse. Oh, there we go. And then immediately it stopped because I pressed escape. Well, thank you so much, Brian. Hope you have a good night. There we go. So this is the level. And as you can see, we can now see below. We could see like different elevations. So I can actually see like the levels below. So it's a full like 3D environment. And now we have enemies here that are spawning. And we can go in here and kill them. And do the full attacks. Right? We can do air attacks on them. We can do ground attacks. Well, thank you so much. We can just run around And now that we've done this, right, we can go through these a lot faster. And I can knock them back. And there's a few holes in areas. And if I like knock them into the holes, right, they're gonna die. But yeah, you can see now all of that below is like areas we're gonna be able to go to. And see, I can come down here, and now there's more mobs. There's a lot of ranged mobs. Okay. You can still see the mobs from above. That's still something I gotta figure out the best way to get them to disappear. But now we can just knock them up. And when I'm in the air, I can also just dash out of the way. So I can, for example, I can get this guy's attention, and then I can just dash out and leave him hanging. Okay. So this is starting to feel now a lot better. And the amount of enemies now makes more sense now that I can do this. Right? It now feels like, okay, it's starting to get you know, in a better location. Now, if I was to fall here, I'd be dead. That's gonna be the fallout / death zone. So, you know, gotta be careful. But that's kind of the general idea of this place. Oh, how did we get? How are the what happened here? Someone clip that. How did they just fall? Did dead bodies fall from the sky? Did I see that? Did we just watch dead bodies fall from the sky? Oh, okay. Note to self. Yeah, gotta adjust that camera angle, or the camera jump / yeah. If I have something above me, we see up into it. That needs to be adjusted. You know, when I go into the air, maybe I don't want the camera to follow me. You love the death rating feature. Well, thank you, Chris Ball. It is pretty nice. You know what? It's a feature. Yeah, it's not a bug. It's definitely not a bug. It's definitely a feature. So I'm actually doing a real bad job with rolling to my death. So as you can see, they can actually just jump around a little bit. There's some areas they can jump. Like if I jump over here, they can jump over to me. And this fat guy, the mushroom, fails to jump. Like he does not jump as far. And I don't know why. Like that guy jumps over just fine. And there I go. The fat guy, the mushroom doesn't. I don't know why. He has this, right? I don't have anything different on him. What's going on? On increased health. Oh, did I accidentally try to... Oh, I actually tried to pick up an ability. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, so... This is like... one of the... I just love this aesthetic. I just really like this aesthetic. All good, Urban Drake. Well, thank you so much for the raid. Glad to see you. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Get some rest. Get some good relaxation. We're gonna... I should not be able to do that. I shouldn't be able to just go into another... Okay, I gotta fix that. There should be a wall there. Let's fix that. This is the 2x1, but this thing this way. Yeah, save that. Oh, yeah, here, with this wall should be, we should have walls here. We should have walls here so you can't do that. That's bad to be able to do that. Just go all the way to the top. There we go. Beautiful. Doesn't actually affect anything. Well, thanks so much, and you have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, this is oh, it's also real late for me too. Let's go to. Let's go one more time in here. Actually, let's go do one more level. We're doing the AI and stuff. Not the AI, the navigation for the levels. If you guys are interested to see, we created a mob spawner earlier in the stream, and now we're kind of spreading it around. So this is a level we haven't spread the mobs. So the way I have it working is I can specify just different locations mobs can spawn. So in each level, I'll have specific locations where a possible mob can spawn. It won't be a specific mob, although I can set it up to be specific mobs. But these are like generic mobs where I can specify, like, from an array effectively, what mob will spawn here, or rather can spawn here. And as long as I specify all the locations, I can then specify how many do I want spawning in a range. And it's going to just randomly pick between all these. And get us a nice spawn, as you'll see in a second. So right now I'm just spreading out just all possible spawn locations. I don't want to go too close to the doors. Something like this seems okay. I want one over here as well. It's gonna maybe a few more here. Like a good nice spread is what we're looking for. Right, and so now I can drag in my mob spawner. And then get this to engulf the whole room. So. So as soon as we enter this room, it will spawn the mobs. So now what I can do is, that's fine. If I go and hit play, is right now we'll pick a random spot because I've specified only one mob. So there's our mob. You are in the ground somehow. You shouldn't be in the ground. You know what? Let's modify the mob spawner to make sure they're never in the ground by just offsetting this. Let's give them like 100 units in the air. They can just fall down. Let's do like 15 units there. And now what we can do is go to the mob spawner and specify how many enemies do we want. So for example, we can specify we want somewhere between 14 and 18 enemies in here. And now if I spawn in, bam. In all our locations in this room, we now have between 14 and 18 random enemies. And they're all in the spaces we're provided with them. So for this room, it's pretty large. So maybe on this room, I'm going to do actually 16 to 20 because this actually uses a good amount of every single one of these zones. So 16 to 20 might be a good amount. How many locations do we have possible? We have 34 locations possible in this room. So there you go. Of course, they're not moving right now because, well, I don't have a navigation area in here. But let's get that navigation area in here. So now bounds volume in here. There we go. That should take care of all that. Don't need it quite that tall. We don't want it to. Yep. So I wanted to cover some of these guys. And then I want to modify you. Change the agent radius to be 15. So we get a little more area around. And then we can add in jump locations. So we want them to be able to jump. Not this. Here. Up. Right, like so. And we want them to be able to do that from all sides. So let's go ahead and add this here, and I'll do, since it's a pretty wide one, I'll make it so it's on both sides, or both ends. And that means they can actually jump up here. I can't jump up there. That is too high up for me. And you know what? Since they can jump up there, but I can't, I'll make one spawn here. That's the spawn location. I mean, again, and then they'll just jump down and be fine. And then we want to let them actually come up here as well. This one I definitely can jump on top of. Right, okay, so that should take care of that. So now, if I, play. Oh. Right, you guys can all come after me. Can I get any of you guys to jump up here? Nope, you jumped, but didn't quite jump here. You're jumping way too high, I will say. But yeah, there we go. So they're jumping up there. Whew. The AoE attack that I have is pretty good. What I'm... one of the power-ups I might do, because this game is going to have power-ups in there, is the amount of enemies I can hit at once. Because it is extremely powerful to just bunch them all up and just take them out like this. Oh, that's also another way I can get up here. Ooh. If I knock up an enemy, I like that. If I knock up an enemy, I can dash out. Assuming I don't kill him in that hit. Okay. And I can just dash away. So that gives me a little higher access to areas. What I can also do is... This is a wall that I can jump over, but it means I can get onto this wall. Yep. So I can get on top of it. I can't do it here, but if I was to get on top of the wall and then dash, I can do it that way. Okay. I'm actually super happy with the multi-hit. I didn't realize just how much better it is with the multi-hit setup. Because I didn't it makes sense why we're not hitting multiple enemies, but I didn't realize that we weren't. So, I say for this room, I think we're good. Let's go to this room. And this room is going to have a fun, jump from the top to the bottom, where you can jump off and the enemies will be able to jump off. So this one should be good. So I don't think I organized the other one, so mob spawn locations. Let's go ahead and spread this out. And I'm just glad that the system that we created earlier is pretty much as simple as I thought it was going to be. Because effectively all it's doing is just getting overlapping actors and then just selecting random amount of them and then spawning my random enemy selector at each location, and that's it. Oh, you know one thing I haven't tested? One thing I haven't tested, and this is something that I need to definitely test with the with how the spawning and all works, is when the level is unloaded and then reloaded, I need to make sure it doesn't spawn additional enemies. I technically load areas around me. And what I might want to do is actually destroy the actors in that level. Like destroy if I leave the room, maybe all the enemy corpses disappear. But I kind of like the enemy corpses just being there, honestly. So, yeah, and right, I have things, they disappear based on height of the camera. I don't want anyone spawning on the ramp itself, I think. Definitely spawn like around. Okay, so that should be good. We have 33 locations. That should be plenty. Get our mob spawner in. Yeah, I'm just thinking the best way to do this. I was like, do I want to? I might want to split it up into 2 rooms, but no, nah. Okay, so for this room, it's a pretty big room. Also do 16 to 20. Boom. There you go. So this room now has 16 to 20 enemies. Right now, them can move because I haven't put in a volume in. But that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. Okay. And now let's also add in the volume. And just cover the entire area minus the bottom. Should be fine. Okay, a little too much. There we go. Now let's go to the cast. Change the radius to 15. Okay, and let's put in the jump locations. So I want to be able to jump from this side. I also want to be able to jump from this side and the other side. These are the same height? They're not. This one's a little bit shorter. But from, you know, I can do a diagonal here. That'll probably be better. Do a diagonal. You can jump from there. Well, we should also be able to jump from here. I'll add more probably as time goes on. Okay. I need to see, can I specify that this is only one directional? I don't remember. Oh, way too low. Now, go down. Okay. Oh, so now both ways. We want, which one's right, which one's left? This just says end. It doesn't say start. Ah, okay. I saw the arrow, it disappeared, so now they'll be able to jump down, but they can't jump up. And that's important to me. I don't want them to be able to jump all the way up here. That it would be ridiculous. But if you jump down, I want them to be able to follow you. So let's test that real quick. You guys all following me? Yoo-hoo, follow me? Follow me! Come on, someone jump down with... Ah! He jumped down! I saw it! They jumped down! Perfect! Perfect, they jumped down. I'm totally surrounded. That's fine. Also, now that we're hitting multiple enemies, I'm realizing that I'm probably going to need to change the location of that hit sound to not be when on the thing that takes damage, but just on the attack. If it hits, play that sound, and that's it. Because at like the first location, because we don't want to. Because if you like somehow hit multiple, I don't think we want to. Ruin anyone's ears, potentially. I also want to jump over these things. See if we can. That should be okay. That should work. Because I can jump over these. Yeah, you guys? Oh, I can't because they're a little too high. But I can do that and jump over them. And they can now follow me. I need to figure out why they're able to, why they sometimes jump so much or so high. He shouldn't have been able to get up there. That's the invisible wall jump height, right? He just got up on that. But I think we're good with that. Oh, ads time.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I'll quickly add some more jump locations while ads are playing. worry. Sure, not. You guys don't miss much. Just go ahead and see in here because I just want to be able to jump between these guys. So that'd be good. And I actually want them to also jump down here from the stairs. Just adding another location here. And what to do is add one. He jumps on top of this thing. Is that not a valid? Is that not valid? Maybe too small of an area. It might be too small an area. Okay, well, about a little further and then just go down. What? Oh. What's wrong with this one? It's not showing me the arc. That's what I'm looking for, right? Each one of these has this arc. This one doesn't, which tells me this is not gonna work. I was hoping to this. Oh, it's just not showing me the arc on this at all. Remove you. Oh, and you know what? It might just not really. I just might not like this area. The fact that this is on a slope. Maybe that's the problem. Or is there a limit? Why isn't it not? Wait. No, it's not this. Really weird. Okay. Because if I take this and I just move it over. Oh yeah, I don't see it anymore. Right? We don't get another Oh no, we do. We do get one here. I guess it's just that area. It's just not happy with it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. But now we have, right, another room. Now, spawning enemies that they can indeed jump around. So if I come here, right, it'll just jump over. They should not fall in the hole. They should not fall in the hole. I mean, I need to look into that. I need to figure out why that is. But we have one room left. Oh no, is this the last one? Oh, we have this one. How did I miss this one? Okay, let's do the locations on this one, and then we're all good. And then we have our place. Yeah, over the past like week or two, this place has like really changed. It's awesome. Like for the much better. I think. I could be wrong. You guys are the judge of that. But I think this place has improved for the better in the past 2 weeks. I just need to fix up like a lot of the AI stuff. That's what I'm working on, like off stream when I get a chance. And I'm doing it off stream because I need to like AI stuff is not something I'm like super comfortable with to just like blind do. There's some stuff I like, basic behavior tree stuff like I can all do without any assistance. But like the more advanced stuff, like I'm learning EQS right now, which is the environment query system, and I just don't know anything about it yet. So I'm learning about it, and then with everything together, we should be able to have one of you guys there have super awesome fun AI to play around with. I'm not gonna spawn anything on there. Yeah, that's plenty of locations. That is plenty of locations. Let's get the spawner in here. Okay, that should take care of that. And now if we play, there we go. Oh, 16 to 20. Bam. Okay. Yeah, this one. It's pretty big, but I think 16 and 20 is probably fine. I think I got on the lower end of that. Yeah, that's like that seems plenty dense. That seems plenty dense to me. Okay, let's throw in the nav mesh. Okay. And now let's get some jump points, and then we're good. Okay, looks good. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of jump points on here. So I'm gonna need one, like at least one to every single one of these. And then we're gonna need some in between these guys. And then, right, we need to have them be able to jump between these. So just do that. And then I need Probably more of... Turn off the snapping here. Something more like that. Yep, that seems like it's a valid. Okay, so now it can go this way, this way, this way, and use just one in this direction. And then we're all set. There we go. So now they can jump just all over this thing. They can jump onto this. I need to also be able to jump onto it from the other side. Like so. Let's add some jumps onto this thing. Further in? Yeah. Further in. There we go. That should be good. For this one on the side, also do something like that. Just be able to jump up, and then I'll have him be able to jump onto the top as well. But not from the bottom. Oh, they can't navigate all the way up there. I need to make it so they can. There you go. And now they can jump all the way up there. Okay, so they can navigate to all of this. Those are blockers. That's... Oh, this one's very important. That is very important. I definitely really wanted this one. Excellent. And then... this direction as well. Oh, this time it is not doing it. Is there a limit on these guys? No, that's not a limit. I wonder if this is just a visual thing, and it can do it anyway. Because it looks like it should be able to. Well, we'll find out as we do more testing whether or not this is a possible thing or not. But now... Oh, and we also need a jump in here. A few jumps here. Oh yeah, so it's not a limit on the amount of stuff, because this one creates the arrow. Huh. Really interesting. And real bizarre. Wonder why that is. And we want to be able to jump from this side as well. And maybe... This diagonal makes more sense. This is like this diagonal is just too far. So I won't have that. I'll just have two jump things here. Just in case. Okay. That should be good. So now if we go in here, right, we get some aggro from these guys. And I come here. Assuming they know where I am. Nice. Don't lose me. Why? Why you not make it? Okay, well you guys should be able to come here. Come on. You can make it. Yeah, they're not jumping quite uniformly enough. Let's reload. Yeah, sometimes they're way too much, sometimes they're way too little. Real bizarre. Okay, but we now have every single room generating enemies. And good, because I am exhausted. Let's see it. Load it in. Come on. There it is. Yeah. Hallelujah. Okay. I am super thrilled with this. Yep. Okay. Okay. I think I thought you guys went to the stratosphere. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for the night. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I am exhausted, but I'm very happy with today's progress. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be back tomorrow same time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, as I somehow have been doing pretty consistently. Proud of myself on that one. That's I wasn't originally planning on that when I started, but turned out that way, so I'm glad. So thank you guys so much for joining me again, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.